So, finally, after a half an hour delay that you've seen due to the rain on the final session, England have been bundled out for 247, a lead of 23 runs. Mohammad Siraj and Prasidh Krishna taking 4 wickets apiece. And because of that, it is a fantastic recovery kind of. I mean, you lost your last 9 wickets, you may say, for 120 runs odd.
109 for one they were, and I think they've effectively scored about 138 more. Have lost 8 more wickets, and if you want to count, Chris Wokes here, so then that's effectively 138 for 9. But it's turned out to be, I think, a great performance by India. Something that we discussed in our lengthier conversation also, that the second and third session will primarily be the best for bowling for the Indian bowlers, and they have actually made the most of it. I think what really happened in the first session was just down to some adventurous batting by England and Indian batters not being consistent with their lengths. But overall, I think if I talk about Siraj, Prasidh Krishna, despite going for runs, I think they at least found the right length, and maybe a little too late. But I think the bowlers have really done their job. I think the 20-25 odd run on this kind of a track, it's going to be crucial for England. But it's good that the Indian bowlers haven't really made sure that England score maybe more than 25-30 odd
Yeah,
run lead.
so the current time at this point is it is 10:12. Okay. Now, according to the playing conditions, now play can be extended till 12 a.m. Indian Standard Time. That is the latest playing condition that we have got at this point in time as far as day 2 is concerned. Day 2, you will see 12 a.m. IST. Unlike the last, even like last time, yesterday also play was extended to 12 a.m. IST. Even today, you are going to see play extend till 12 a.m. IST. Tomorrow also there won't be an early start, but you will see some action from 3:30 onwards. Even tomorrow there is some scattered showers at this point. Ramachandran Singh, the extra
No.
hour they can go till 12:30. No,
Until 12 midnight is the last.
that's it.
Yeah,
And that too, light permitting.
correct.
Light permitting, if they can get to, because 12:30 will mean, Ramachandran, it is 8 o'clock, and I think 7:30 is the max. That is all you can
So
extend.
the cutoff time that initially, before the rain break was 11:30 p.m. IST, but then, due to the overs being lost in the rain break that we had just about maybe 40-45 minutes odd back, that's why the final time wherein the play can still be stretched is midnight.
Yep, so that is how we are looking at it. That 1 hour could happen if you're going for the win. That extra half an hour when you say, okay, you want to finish it off today or you want to go for the win, at that time it is going to happen. But yes, 23-run lead, and also with the ball seeming and keeping a bit low. I mean, you saw the last wicket that happened of Harry Brook. It just stuck a bit low, and that
Yeah.
is why I am looking at it as being not easy, at least for the next 1 hour and 40 minutes that is there.
I think
So,
basically it now boils down to proper test match batting. Something that even the Indians displayed in Manchester also in the second innings. You only need that, and once again all eyes will be on KL Rahul only. He is your most established batter. He actually laid the platform for how you wanted to go about your work in the second innings of Manchester. So as far as India's batting innings goes, so I think once again he's going to be key. And if India want to maybe a little bit more cautious about their playing 11, or how do they want their batting order to be, I wouldn't be surprised, if Karun Nair gets a look in at the top of the order and maybe Sai Sudarshan bats at 6. So what do you think about it?
no, I don't think they'll tinker their batting order
But
just for
Karun Nair
this.
has form on his side.
But even Sai Sudarshan looks steady.
Yeah.
38 of 108 that he made yesterday. So that is why, see, they will go with a solidity at the top. They may want to attack at the other end, but then it won't be easy. Like for example, GGK believes that this is a video game that's going to happen. India score 400 plus sure, hundreds for Jaiswal and Gill. We are winning for sure. I understand his sentiment. He always wants to go the
No,
extreme.
see, with
But 400 combined on this in these kind of wickets you can't get, because the Indian batting is very insipid at this point.
I
in
think if
time.
India can somehow get to about 270, 280, that's really going to be a great batting effort.
Oh, but I think that's very difficult.
No, I'm just talking about the best case scenario.
I would assume, like, even if you get to about 220 also, then I think it sets up for a very interesting chase, because batting last won't be easy at this point in time. So it's not going to be easy at this point. And Anshuman said, sir, Joe Root catch drop or Jadeja cost England the series now 2-2. But yaar, It's all ifs and buts. I don't know. Maybe Jadeja would have gotten out the very next delivery. All those kind of things.
I think yeah, there have been many cases of
Yeah.
what ifs. Let's go back to Lord's Test. KL Rahul dropped Jamie Smith and they went on to score 60 odd runs extra in the first innings. And had that not been the case, who knows? India would have probably taken a 50-run first innings lead in Lords. And clearly, we were looking at
What
2-1
if, yeah.
India, being up in the series.
What if in England couldn't have chased 373? What if that Bale hadn't flicked off at Lords? What if this had happened? What if this had happened? So I don't know how this is going to happen. But everybody is bullish at this point in time that India will win. And I had said that before the series began that 2-2 it could happen. Jazz ball is coming. But again, there is one dark underlining current at this point in time. Jaiswal in the second innings in England has been an absolute disaster.
He averages a total of 8 in the second
Yes.
innings in, as far as the 5
Absolutely.
England Test matches are concerned as of now.
Yeah, so that is why this is.
Ashok Kadam has a question here that why the game is not starting at 3 p.m. See, it's very clear that in
Broadcaster.
England, it's obviously, down to the host broadcaster. And in England Test matches, you can extend your time, towards the end, but there is no early start, something that, we have seen in the Indian Test matches, usually when they take place in the country. If you lose a few overs, on any of the days, you can start at about 8:30 a.m. or even 9 a.m. for that matter.
Yeah, and Rishabh Jha saying, please ring, India shouldn't bat. But India are batting, let's make no mistake about it. There is no rain now forecast for the rest of the day. And because of that, freaking awesome saying, I want Jaiswal to play attacking cricket. That is what he believes in. He's an aggressive player, quick 30 runs from is enough. Better other batters bat in the usual way. But then you're now having the most toughest time in this test match to bat out, and that is why it's not going to be very easy. I mean, you have to play with a bit of caution. You have to play with a bit of thinking at this point in time. So it is really a big mountain that both teams are climbing, because see, England are effectively one bowler short.
Yeah.
They don't have one batter also in Chris Wokes. But anyway, Wokes, the bowler, also has undermined in this current
in
series.
the first couple of matches or so,
Yeah.
when there was no help for the bowlers, he was very expensive. But then I think when you started to have some kind of help in the last couple of test matches, Lords and to an extent in Manchester, I think he was still good. But I think we're just maybe a couple of minutes away from
2 minutes,
India's,
yeah.
in second batting innings. What do you think, you are going to make any changes to the prediction that you had? I think you gave 75 for 2. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I gave 75 for 2. I think I'll stick with maybe 10 runs more, 85 for 2.
Okay.
Maybe
okay.
that is what will happen. So Jaiswal needs to end the tour on a high, because see, he's had a very underwhelming tour. Let's make no mistake about it. It's kind of going the Sydney way when I look at it, because you didn't lead. I mean, you had a 4-run lead if I'm not mistaken, but then you collapsed spectacularly in the second innings, and then that's what gave Australia the win.
Yeah.
So that is why even if it's 2-2, it's a series of missed opportunities, and it is all because of the muddled thinking that's but then now it is safe to say that with 1.5 hours still to go, I think you're not seeing a fifth day. You're potentially not seeing a fourth day
Yeah,
also.
I think that basically boils down to the weather.
Yeah.
How is it really going to be? But let's see. Even I don't feel that there's going to be a fifth day.
Yeah.
I think it was GGK who's saying that England are trembling now. I don't know. I think the lead that they have taken actually puts them in good stead. Naveen Narain is asking that can we get 20-25 odd overs? Yes, weather permitting, you are getting about 20 to 22 odd overs. That's for sure.
I think
That's
less than
happening.
that. Less than that.
See, let's say you start in a couple, 1 minute more. So in an hour's time, you have about 12 to 13 odd overs, and then add another 40 odd minutes. So yeah, for sure, weather permitting and light is fine. You are having about 20-22 odd overs.
Yep, so half of this test match is done. Both innings are done. We are now in the last half of this particular series that's going on. India, last time they'll be batting. Let's see how it goes. So it is Jaiswal on strike, and I think it's Gus Atkinson who's come to bowl.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. So,
Around the wickets.
and he's just, I think he's dropped. I think he dropped.
No. Yeah.
I think he has been dropped.
Okay.
First ball. Okay, so we'll be back for the stumps interval. Bye bye. See you soon.